CIS126 class number 10, recording my video. We're asked to read the code that was provided by our instructor and explain and try to understand, make sense of it. So looking at the first script, we have a process called the process. It accepts two arguments. Um, one argument, which is the URL address, and there's a variable with the called school URL that we are going to pass over here because we are with this whole process we're going to grab the URL, check for the status code. If it's good, if it's a good response, then the function will return the text. Um, and then if the function, the status is bad, then the exception block is going to catch on and retry 5 times with a 15 seconds delay. And if that fails, then it's going to say the URL keeps getting a 500 error, tried 5 times, and and then the exception gets logged, and then we're using a string format to log the error. And now if when the response is good, we can use this function over here when we get a good response from that website, and then write the text from the website to a um, file name, to uh, text file. And once that's done, then we have this, which I call the test.txt. We have the page HTML, and this is all here. So I'm going to use this test file into the other script that the instructor provides us. When you run this script, it'll read the file, uh, and for the length of the file, it will replace line feeds and white space, and then return that. And once that's done, then we can find the tag through the console using this function, def tag to find. It'll iterate through the list from begin to the end and try to find whatever we want to find in there. And this is uh, looking at 5 lines of that list. Um, every time run you run it, it'll ask you if you want to look at 5 more lines. If you respond that yes, then it calls the function again, and if you say anything else other than yes, then you press any key to proceed, and the function will end. Um, the process uh, is another function where here you input the tag. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Um, and then once you input the tag, it will call this function again, tag to find. It will look to see if the tag is in there. So the um, and then the result is output with this here, this function. Look at the 5 lines, which prints them. Um, and then asks you if you want to do another search. If the answer is yes, then it clears the screen, calls the process again, which is that function that uh, where's the process? Gotta explain again, which is the same function. Oh my goodness, that we'll ask you to input the HTML tag you want to look, and then if you input that, then it calls tag to find, which is this function that iterates through the list looking for that tag and then outputs again. So in here, to use the script, I will create a variable called the list, and I'll use the get your file function, where you're gonna put the file name, and using that txt file that we grabbed using the scraper function. And we also call the process to do our tag searching in here. So we'll use this right now. Let me just copy this relative paths. Extend this terminal window, and let's look for the h1 tag, and let's look at the first line. And yes, yes. Mm, this function is just going through the whole file, but I wasn't able to grab the tag I really wanted. And that tag is not here yet, so let's take another look. That's the title for the web page. The href. Grab some jQuery functions on JavaScript going on over there. I wasn't able to grab the H1. But I think my time's up for this video. Until next time.